Count Siegfried, I bring you a message from King Marcellus of France, who recommends that you hit the road, Jack, because the Moors have invaded France from Spain, and without your brave arm at our side, we shall surely be destroyed by sword and fire.
Oh, how eagerly you reach for me, King Marcellus. Horsey. Retrace your steps at once, messenger, and impart such a notion to the king that I am anxious to come to his aid at once with all my peoples.
Please accept 1,000 thanks from our great nation. I shall transmit your heartwarming words to my lord immediately, forthwith, notwithstanding. Okay, I'm leaving now.
Genevieve, my beloved spouse, are you not delighted at these tidings?
Oh, my cherished spouse, Siegfried, do not leave for the battlefield, for I have a foreboding that we're not going to see each other again.
Not so, sweet spouse, for I have left for the battlefield many times and returned again unscathed. Tristan, you and your man will have your sword sharpened and the arrowhead soaked in venom. But who is going to safeguard all our possessions, especially my beloved spouse, Genevieve?
My cherished and possessive spouse, Siegfried, do you know that trusted servant Drago? Leave him with me for safeguard.
Drago is but a simple cook. The best castle guardian would be a seasoned knight, someone like Golo.
Countess Genevieve, you are not alone, for here is your steward Golo, who wants to take care of you as your spouse himself would. Excellent, Genevieve. I am muchly in love today.
Well, what are you in love with, Golo? Are you in love with gold or silver? You shall obtain all of me.
Not so, Countess. It's not gold nor silver. I'm in love with a certain damsel.
Is she a parcel of my entourage? She shall be yours.
The thing is, that damsel is you. I want to fall to my feet in front of you and smother you with kisses.
Oh, you scoundrel, away from me! Oh, you good cook, Drago. You shall be my favorite amongst all in the castle.
This boy is going to be an obstacle to my design. Listen up, cook. For your deeds, you'll be hurled alive into the Black Tower dungeon.
But why should I be hurled alive into the Black Tower dungeon? I've done nothing. I am innocent.
Now I'm going to text the Count and tell him that his spouse Genevieve had a thing going on with the cook Drago. There's nothing like a false accusation.
What is all that ruckus? Even the windows are shaking.
Good evening, Sonny. Good evening.
Who is this woman? She makes me nervous.
Why, it's me, Marqueta, your mother's sister.
Marqueta, my mother's sister.
You bet, babe.
Do you think you could help me out to accuse the Countess falsely to her spouse and make her fall in love with me?
Sure thing, buddy. I'll cook up such a soup de jour for her that she'll love you head over heels. In Strasbourg, a clear stream feeds a crystal pool, and when I whips it with my broom, His Excellency will see how this Countess is loving up his cook, Drago. Chory, mory, chory, mory, chory, mory, flip! Open up your swell, and show to the Count what to him befell.
I can't stand it anymore. That degenerate cook Dragones is sitting at a table with my beloved spouse, and they pour vast goblets of wine into each other. Sweet Golo,
Yes, Your Excellency.
you will dispense her reward.
Right away, Your Excellency, right away.
Here you go, babe. Everything went just groovy. And here's 6 gold ducats for yourself.
Thanks a million, Sonny. Like I always say, mine is the business that keeps on booming.
Help me up, will ya?
Right away, Your Excellency, right away.
Now you will go and check whether my spouse is praying for a victory. Immediately you are to seize her, convey her to the forest, murder her, gouge out her eyes, and cut out her tongue, and deliver them to me.
Your Excellency, dear Count, what have you done? You must allow me to mount my Cherry-Appaloosa horse at once and hasten to the Countess' assistance. I think you are just a wee bit impulsive.
Yes, go mount to Cherry-Appaloosa and tell them to hold the execution.
Your Excellency, sweet Countess Yeneveifa, we ain't gonna gouge out your eyes and cut out your tongue
Nope.
and kill you.
Nope.
We're gonna let you go.
Yep.
But you have to swear never, ever, 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 ever to return to your own castle.
Good people, I swear that I ain't even gonna think about ever, ever, ever returning to my own castle. Behold, what comes here? It's a white doe. Come here, doe. Come here, girl. Good girl. Good doe. Oh. Would you be able to tell me where I could lay my weary body? Oh. Touchable, touche. Zeskelitsky mahir, nehosima nehol, storodavni frair.
What is it? A ghost flies in front of me. Hey, ghost, get away from me.
Count Silkfried, do not be frightened. It is I, your cook, Dragon. I will divulge to you what happened in your castle when you took off for the ruthless battle.
Start divulging, cook. What happened in my castle when I took off for the ruthless battle?
When you took off for the ruthless battle, I was hurled alive into the abominable Black Tower dungeon, and your wife, Yeneveifa, she was falsely accused by Golo. She had to swear never to return to her own castle.
As I said, my husband goes off to the bloodthirsty battle, and the first thing this trusty steward does, he slanders me thoroughly to my husband.
Go on.
And then he has his gorillas take me out into the deep woods, there to gouge out my eyes and pluck out my tongue. But these good people let me live, see? But however, I must promise never, ever, ever to return to my own castle again. And so I have been in this desolate wasteland for the last 7.5 years.
These words seem to fit the turmoil in my subconscious.
Yep. Because you are my husband, Count Silkfried, and I am your wife, Yeneveifa, princess from Brabant.
Oh my God. Oh, will you be willing to be my beloved spouse again, Yeneveifa?
Okay.
Come into my arms.
Look out! Look out! He's gonna bite you! Oh, well, greet him properly and kiss his hand, for this is your father.
Now you will follow me to my castle, and I will establish a huge jubilee in your honor.
Adieu, receptacle of my life.
Beloved cave, we must part with you, and the doe is going to go with us. Come on, doe. Let's go, doe. Tanzoi, tanzoi.